unless it's necessary. So we're gonna see how our boys does with our regular pea shooter, and as always, we start with the quickness.
Yes, Cerno this time. Yeah, Cerno, kind of like Quickman, she's fast. But yeah, wasn't that the Ice Lady or whatever in that game was? I don't play those games, Creed. Where's the Bush Chaser? What? There is no Bush Chaser.
Yeah, there's no bush. Hang on.
Wait.
We're supposed to have.
Are we?
Oh no, we are. No, it was confusing. It was a confusion of the rule set. There is no burst chaser. The runners wound up confusing me for a bit. I thought because they was talking about this.
Yes.
So yeah, I apologize on the runner's behalf. Nah, but seriously, there is no burst chaser, so it is normal speed.
Yeah, things change at the last moment. So Arispici changed his mind, minus the burst chaser. So whatever they say goes. And they're on agreement on Buster only. So we're gonna see the same thing, but normal speed. And yeah, if this is Arispici's choice, and probably he's banking on this to kind of play better this time around. Now that he warmed his hands with Burst Chaser.
Yeah, trying to test Casual Tom's Buster chops to see if he's capable of going through this completely with Buster and nothing else, while Ari, he's trying to use that to an advantage, thinking that he has done enough knowing how Buster only works and hoping to trying to one-up Tom for a bit, but Tom, already taking out Metal Man in Quickman's room, already has the early advantage, while Ari's just a little bit behind, also taking out the Metal Man and about to follow suit. We're gonna see if he follows the route that Casual Tom takes and goes to Flash, and yes he does.
Yep, they're gonna follow suit. Tom has got enough. Tom has got enough creep. He's been 2 times on the 2nd place. He wants to win 1 tournament of these, man. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna practice absolutely everything the game has. Absolutely everything. But he's gonna be the hardest dude to take out this year. Especially when I don't play that much. When I saw what he did to you, so yeah. It's gonna be a tough opponent.
Well,
Arispici is gonna have trouble with him.
Well, right now, none of our runners are having trouble. Well, not too much trouble in this Flash. Ari getting a little bit caught by some of those smashers, taking a little bit of a beating from there, but otherwise, pretty much not overall too bad. These crushers a little bit more durable than average, but otherwise, pretty much the simplistic stage. Nothing really stopping our runners too drastically. Casual Tom's just a few moments away from the crash door. Already got his E-Tank. Ari's about to do the exact same thing. But right now, once again, it's just Casual Tom with the early advantage, and we're about to see who's in Flash's room.
Yeah, we got about 10 seconds difference here, or something like this. And yeah, it's Pikachu, which is Heatman. How is this Pikachu going? He's fast. He's not that bad.
But he's pretty durable to the Buster, so this is gonna be a long fight.
Did we try some weapons?
They have one weapon they could test, but none of them are three.
They can't. It's Buster only.
Oh yeah, that's right. see, look at you just talking about weapons, and now you're getting weapons in my head.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sense of why they're fighting it with the Buster, but Tom gets out. The good thing about this Heatman is you can hide below Heatman. That's the good thing in the room, and Tom got the water behind him too. He's gonna use it here, I believe. Oh no, he can't. Buster only, guys. I'm gonna forget about this whole race. I'm pretty sure.
See, we're wrapping this vortex of vanilla strats, and somehow this concept of Buster only just seems more foreign to us than we expect.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, but he's gonna do the booster only zip. At least you can do the zip here. So it's not that bad, but where Ari is, I don't want to be. Here we have immune, you know, Fat Fiends. These Joes are one shot, but the Fat Fiends are doing all the work for them and adding to the lag.
Yeah, this is definitely a nightmare enemy scenario for Ari, but it looks like the final stretch mostly had Joes, and those Joes were very kind enough to give him quite a number of large health drops. Just like so, because these Fan Fiends deal a lot of damage, and the wind speed, the lag, all that stuff just slowing them up. It's not a very fun Woodman to start off with.
Especially one of the fans was sitting on the ladder. Pretty good. Sometimes you got when you're playing BO, you really feel the pain. You gotta feel the pain. You have no choice. And things are not much different for Tom. He's gonna have to go through this Woodman stage the same way. There's no speed advantages of what weapons you get or anything. So meet Cerno here. Quickman, which is jumping very high. Or not, probably not very high, it's just the water, right? And
yeah, the water does augment jumps.
But yeah, Quickman underwater, Robot Masters that jump usually get screwed by this room. They jump really high.
We do have Casual Tom going to Metal, kind of annoying with these shotmen. Shotmen in this little stretch of area. Ooh, and, well, technically it's vanilla. No less annoying, but still vanilla.
I don't know, man. Rolls. I would chalk this up to a bad seed already. I mean, I've seen the wood. We got this annoying metal. You know, it's annoying enough already. What do we have in wood? We have a Crashman with really slow bombs. Not spammy, but jumping really high. really high. E-Tank, please? Yes. Responsible adult decision. There we go.
So once again, it's pretty much a damage race now that he got the E-Tank. Already taking out Crash in the Woodman stage, which was a pretty rough Woodman. Gets item 1, but Buster only. Item 1 is basically worthless. Well, for the most part, until like the Wily stage where you gotta be forced to use them, but still, for the most part, worthless.
Yeah, items are not gonna be huge here, guys. They're not gonna, you know, help with anything. And this is where we're gonna see this zip. This is tricky with the prop tops at the bottom. I know how you're supposed to do it, but oh, he's in a bad spot. Okay, he hugged the wall. Meanwhile, what do we get here? This is Flash, right? Yeah, very high jumping Flash.
And Ari better be happy he knows how to do this zip now, because those were some shrimp in the first screen in Crash. So for those that aren't familiar with how Crash works as far as enemy sets goes, the enemies that are usually in the first screen of Flash, in Crash, usually appear in the moving platform rooms in the same stage. These shrimp know how to block ladders.
Yeah, they know.
If Ari did not know how to do this zip, he would have had a hard time climbing up, probably even the first screen of where the platforms are. So this is very good for Ari that he learned how to do that zip and do that zip properly. So he can skip all that and pretty much just a few screens away before going to the Crash fight. Just gotta do the Crash climb.
Saying, coming up with the threats, I always think about Kami, because Kami always suffers on things like this. Yeah, Booster only is no joke. It's gonna tick you if you don't know what you're doing. And Casual Tom took the same thing that Ari, but he was, unlike Ari, he was forced to use an E-Tank. He didn't get many drops like Ari, so he had to pop up one. But yeah, it is what it is. You gotta survive, man. You gotta survive. And these Fat Fiends, they're everywhere. In every stage I look, they were in Crash, they were in Wood. Like, the only stage I can think now is Heat, and I don't wish them that with Buster only, really.
Ooh, a hot area heat will be probably one of the worst case scenarios to deal with in Buster only. That or immune Joe Max. Those things are just some of the worst possible situation that our runners can have in this particular race set. But well, we're about to find out what's in Heat now. Ari finds Heat. Is he gonna go straight there? We're about to see what kind of enemy stays there. Is it gonna be friendly? Is it gonna be mean? Well, for right now, it's looking pretty tame.
Yo, this is a good Heat. This is a really good Heat. At least the first part. You never know, because you gotta do the pillar section and the Yoku blocks. You never know. But this is very nice for now.
Well,
meanwhile, Casual Tom doing the same crash. The Leapy crash.
I was about to say this is I was about to say it's a pseudo nice Heat. As long as these Metroid enemies are here, you're not 100% safe. You are not 100% safe.
No, you were gonna curse him, but he kind of was faster than you. Kind of did it. Oh man. Well, these Metroids, yeah, they have a pattern. If you go above them vertically, they will try to chase you up because the programmers didn't want you to jump over them, and that's what they did. And it kind of takes you. Sometimes.
Well, after the death, Ari's about to go through the second half. And our preview enemy is a Chanky Maker. So, more than likely, we're probably going to see Chanky Makers for a good stretch of this second half of Heat. But unfortunately, as far as immunities goes, the Chanky Makers, as those that have been following the randomizer already knows, they do not have a randomized weakness attribute, so they will always be weak to the Buster. So in this case, it's actually good that they are this enemy set for this particular run. Anything else, especially like those fan fiends that we saw already, this could have been a very rough stretch.
Ari played it really smart. It got hit by one of the fireball and used that frames to go to the laggy area and kill the three very nasty Changy Makers there. Yeah, so now the last stretch, the Yoku blocks. Tom, when did you get there, man? I guess he didn't die on the... Yeah, he probably didn't die on the Metroid section.
Yeah, Casual Tom being much more careful around these Metroids and was able to get by the area very safely, unlike Ari did. So, since he's already a Robot Master up, he pretty much kind of already extended his lead just a little more thanks to Arispici's unfortunate death. Meanwhile, we do have a Woodman sighting in Heatman's room. Buster weak at fast, so this would be a very easy fight. Just shoot through the shields, and there you go. Ari finally out of Heatman stage, busted and bruised, but out nonetheless.
Yeah, usually the things you want to look when after Woodman throws his shield, you want to look at the leaves at the top. If they're falling slow, you have a lot of time to damage Woodman because he will regenerate his shield after the leaves disappear. And now Ari is doing the bubble, and Casual Tom, I don't know if Ari did this stage, probably no. So we're seeing Airman for the first time, and we got Toothpaste and Crushers, which is not so bad for now. Yeah, it's not so bad. We didn't have birds or anything flying, or Fat Fiends. They were in different stages. Sometimes I wish they could be here, so I can see more pits, but you know, this time around the Airman stage was cute, and Ari doing the zip as well. Very well played for both of them for now. Ari being a little bit behind, but yeah, that's what happened. When you're Buster only and you die times, you're gonna be behind. But everything can change still.
First half of Air being relatively tame, a little bit tedious with those durable crushers, but still nothing that Casual Tom can handle. Meanwhile, we got our Jester, Gearbox, and our Metroids making a reappearance. One of the worst enemies you would normally see in air. Once again, it's a situation where our enemy set is not necessarily, well, I was gonna say not bad but tedious, but then Tom has to make friends with a nearby pitfall.
Oh yes, we've seen another pit. Tom likes to visit those. Like, there is no dev exit. I told him. I haven't told him in private, but I probably should. Every time I watch Tom, he tries to search for these dev exits in here. There is no dev exit, man. This is not Mario hacks. Like, we don't have those here. Like, I get it. It's hard. It's hard. Metroids in the cloud, you don't see them. And sometimes you jump, you forgot that the Metroid is in front of you. And yeah, stuff like this happens.
Well, either you forget or just this time you jump thinking that you're in the clear, and Metroid just wind up just spawning right on top of you, and you fall into a pit. Regardless of the matter, Casual Tom does stave the onslaught, and he's about to go into whomever is in Airman's room. Meanwhile, Ari's slowly trudging along, dealing with all the stuff that's right in front of him, and about to go to the second half. We got a Bubble Man sighting in air, much the weak, so he's pretty much a free target. And out of Airman stage is Casual Tom.
It's kind of funny with the Buster only. Sometimes bosses can't even close the distance. They're that vulnerable sometimes. It's something that the randomization gives and takes away.
If there are any memers in the chat, if you love some Pepsi Man, here's the song for you.
It's a really good song, not gonna lie. It's very catchy.
It is! But Casual Tom doing the pause buffers for the Buster Only Crash Zip. It doesn't look like it looked like he missed it. He kind of misplaced his timing, missed his jump trigger, and he's gonna go for it. Oh, I don't know. He's not gonna like what he's gonna be seeing in a little bit.
Yeah, this is gonna be a make or break, because this is really, really hard Buster Only. Let's see the randomization though. Okay, lucky here. We got tin can guy spawner instead of a shrimp, which is really good. He's gonna skip the first one, but now it gets tricky. No, another tin can. Well, we're lucky here. We're really lucky here.
It's 2 for 2. He's gonna have to hope for one more telly spawner on this left side on this ladder climb.
Nope. Okay, they were on the right side. All tellies are on the right side. You see, you learn things every day.
Casual Tom might have a chance to make this, but the shrimp needs to spawn upward.
Yeah, the shrimp needs to kind of not know. Oh, this is the way. Oh my god, no. Shrimp can go up in the middle, dash forward, or dash down to you. So he needs to pray for this. There is no other way. Oh, he's gonna kill himself. This is the price you pay for not doing the zip in this case. This is Kamasinen in every freaking tournament until this year.
Yeah,
now you get to experience.
Yeah, Casual Tom, he's forced to actually have to go for the zip in order to try to continue. In Buster Only, he because this zip exists, you can do this stage and not have to use any weapons. If this was zipless, you probably would have more of an excuse to use weapons. But on the second time, Casual Tom does get the zip, but that was a very time-consuming death that Casual Tom is faced, thanks to that one shrimp just blocking the ladder right at the very worst moment.
Now, we forgot to mention that Ari didn't actually make a good use of this, the loss of Tom. He actually died in one of the pits at the start of Metal. Oh, he is finishing Metal just now. So is his last stage? Oh, he made a...
Yeah, this is actually his last stage.
Oh, Casual he made a really good use, yeah.
Casual Tom's unfortunate error and crash winds up giving Ari the lead change. And now it's Ari that's gonna be our first one to the Wily stages. As who do we have? Ooh,
Huawei.
we got the best eyebrows in video gaming one more time. And you know the deal, chat. We got a dragon, we got a color, we got a weakness. You can pretty much just guess them all. And once again, for those that aren't familiar, we do now have a dragon sprite that is randomized. You can choose between a vanilla dragon, a dragon with some very neat shades, our dragoncorn with a unicorn horn on its head, and one of the favorites, the oats dragon. Prodigy, I went first last time. Your turn.
Alright. I was gonna say Ari's playing this very smart, manipulating the bird, but yeah, dragon can be blue this time. And if it's blue, let's pick the buster, because they're buster, let's be nice. And about random, let's get the cool shades on, the golden shades on. Let's get the nice shades on, and that's gonna be it. What about you, Pete?
So you're going for the true blue cool dragon. I see. Yes. All right. So for me, we're gonna go. Let's stick with an orange dragon, and then we're gonna have ourselves. I'm gonna be silly. Let's hope for the Oats Dragon, back-to-back Oats Dragons, and we're gonna have this.
Oh, it's
Let's
Wiley
see
again.
air. Let's have air as a weakness.
Air weakness. Interesting. In case you forgot, we didn't see how anything works. Now we don't know any of the weapons. We didn't even know the item. Now we know that item 1 is complete trash, but we don't know any other item apart from those.
And by Buster only rules, every boss they gotta fight, they have to check Buster first. They can't check any weapons after. But I mean, they can check weapons after they check Buster.
Yes, Buster first, because if the weakness is Buster, you didn't warrant changing your weapon. So blue? Okay, blue, no shades, man, no shades. Okay, 1 out of 2. Buster, please. Nope. Okay, 1 out of 3. We got this. No, Ari, stop dying to dragons.
Well, that's a quick boomerang weakness. There's another weakness out there, but quick is definitely one of the best ones to find. Very good ammo consumption, very fast on the firing trigger. So pretty much a good start on Ari's end. We're gonna see Casual Tonking follow up as Ari begins Wily 2.
Nerf can really get the best of you. Usually dragon is not hard. Usually when someone is dying to dragon, it's most probably nerves or something. I'm gonna assume it's nerves because, you know, nothing else that could be. Yeah, stuff like that can't happen. Ari was so close there. But yeah, he's continuing to bust these things open. Like, he's very close to Pico already. And this is not gonna be a hard corridor either.
Alright, Casual Ton's about to face our blue dragon. We're about to see if he can find quick boomerang as quick as possible, or he can find another weakness. Nope, he finds quick boomerang just as quick, so he's gonna be following suit and going to Wily 2, but Ari's pretty much done with Wily 2 himself. All he's gotta do is fight a Pico, but Pico does have a random sprite. Is it gonna be a friendly sprite?
Yeah, this is vanilla Wily, vanilla Pico, vanilla dragon, looking dragon. Alright.
And also weak to the quick boomerangs. Every weakness coming up quick. And
yeah.
Oh wait, Ari? There we go. Sometimes I get worried about people that kind of just get a little too greedy and overconfident with their attacks, especially when it comes to Pico. It winds up biting them very, very hard, and we've seen it time and time again. It's just a scary moment.
Yeah, once those toasters get out of position, it can get really scary really fast. I like the quick pun though. Like, there's so many puns you can use in Mega Man. I haven't heard that one.
Right now, Ari's keeping his lead over Casual Tom. Casual Tom is about to go to the Pico Pico Kun fight, knowing that it's actually a friendly Pico for a change. So he should be able to take care of the Picos fine. Meanwhile, Ari, we're about to go into Wally 3, dipping into the tomato juice, and pretty friendly enemies. It
no,
wasn't.
okay.
No, that's not a curse. That's not a curse. It was indeed an enemy set. That was on Ari.
Dude, every time we compliment the runners, the runner itself makes a ridiculous mistake that you will never expect.
Well,
like every time.
It's not. We weren't necessarily complimenting the player, though. We were just acknowledging that the enemy set was actually friendly for a change, and then our runners wound up having to do what they did. It's all a coincidence.
Absolutely. And Tom is doing really bad here. He can barely kill those. I'm gonna speak in reverse now so we can kill everything quick and be done with it. Because
playing the old reverse psychology.
Absolutely. But no, seriously, yeah, stuff like that happen all the time. Like you hold that right button for just a moment and you're dead.
But Ari recovering from that shot. Once again, another non-Buster Week boss. It looks like, yep, we're going to Bubble. Quick not being it, he did check Quick, but Bubble's just as good. Pretty good Bubble as well. Pretty good energy consumption. Not much on distance, but since you're being up in the Guts Tank's faces, not that much of a problem. So, pretty good on Ari's case.
Yeah, there was some fast snakes there. The weapon itself is really fast, as I saw on the last projectile. So this bubble may not be so bad. I'm not wishing them bubble on the bull beam. Just no. Just no.
Well, I'd rather risk bubble on the boobies than bubbles on the walls. That's just crapping all in and of itself.
Yep. Yeah. As far as this seed goes, yeah, some of the stages were really hard for now. But for booster only, Ari, please do the strat, man.
One more jump and safe. Yep. So there are some safe spots within those fake platforms where you can guarantee that there is safe footing, and that was Ari doing. He was able to find those safe footholds and is able to navigate whichever that fake platform is safely. Meanwhile, our anxiety rooms, honestly, not that bad. You just gotta deal with the lightning lords, but otherwise, it's still pretty much gonna be slow going because you can't use items.
God bless FCUX and Lua scripts for those fake platforms. It didn't took a lot of time to think of those when you have Lua. And yeah, those lightning were just despawned, so now everything is clear. It's all up to Ari. No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That's not the spot to jump. There is a spot in this area you can jump to. Oh yeah, he gonna pop buffer there. See, now my nerves are all shot after that jump. I thought he was about to make another mistake.
Yeah, jumping from there's a tight spot to jump from there, but it's at the edge of the zip line, if I can call it like that. But yeah, it was definitely not the spot.
Alright, so we pretty much got the boobies to take care of. We know the walls are not Buster Weak, so he's gonna have to find out which weapon the walls are weak to before he can check which weapon it is for the actual turrets. It's not Bubble, fortunately.
Okay, quick. That's the solution to most things in this scene. Nice. Really nice. You love to see this. You really love to see this.
Alright, he found out that Buster is not the turret weakness, so he has full range to check each and every weapon to hopefully find out what's good for... Is that a metal weakness? Oh,
nope.
No.
No, it's a bubble weakness.
Bubble. Oh, yeah. Hey! I called this!
Yes! Yes.
But like I
Yeah,
said, as
it's
long
much
as
better. It's much better than on the walls. Yeah.
yeah, if you have wall weaknesses for bubbles, it's very hard to get an actual hitbox. The hitbox for the bubbles and the walls, their interaction is really scummy, so it's really hard to destroy walls with bubble. So fortunately that's not the case, and it was for the boobing turrets, so best case scenarios all around.
Appropriately we get gate for refights. Really nice.
Alright, so in a twist of fate is Ari, who pretty much has a pretty significant advantage over Casual Tom, but Casual Tom has finished his boobing fight and is going to be going to the refights very shortly. Ari probably going to be into his third refight right as Casual Tom starts his first, so it's going to be about 2 to 3 refights behind. So right now it's still anyone's race. Any given mistake can cause any kind of lead swings, but right now it's all on Ari's. It's pretty much in the hands of Ari at this point.
It's a no-brainer refights. You're gonna use Buster on everything. It's how fast you do it, actually, which is what matters. You gotta keep calm. You gotta keep the juggle going. You gotta keep the Robot Master damaged all the time. That's all you gotta do. It sounds really simple, and it's not.
Execution, luck, and speed. Those are the 3 things that you're going to be focusing as we're going to be going through these refights. Ari's still currently about a couple of Robot Masters ahead of Casual Tom, but Casual Tom is able to get these fights done even slightly faster than Ari. That is seconds, crucial seconds that are gained as we're about to go to the last bits of Robot Masters before we go to the Wily fight.
They would love to kill this Heatman fast. Trust me, they're really annoyed right now by this Heatman, but they're gonna take what they can get. Heatman is relatively free if you keep your calm. Ari is doing alright with this. Unfortunately, this Heatman is so slow, you kinda can't see the difference. Ari is still like almost 2 Robot Masters ahead, because this Heatman is that slow. And this wood was weak to the Buster, correct? Everything is fine.
One more
And
match
what
to
we
go.
have? Okay, Cerno. Yeah, high jumping, underwater, quick man. Nice. Nice. So we're gonna go clean, almost full HP to the machine.
We're hoping for Buster. We're not expecting it, but we're still hoping for it. Let's see. Is this Buster week? Nope, so we're going for the dig.
Quick, always quick. Oh man.
But that's for phase 1. Is it available for phase 2? And that's the kind of mistake that you kind of make. But fortunately, it was saved for phase 2. But here's the thing: if the Buster is immune for one phase, it's immune for both phases. It's pretty much the same concept as the machine being weak to Buster for the first phase is always weak for the second. It's the same principle.
Tom is having the trouble. On the other hand, he's gonna slow down on this machine a lot. He tried everything, but he found Snick. So Snick being weak, the weakness for one part of it, he's gonna refill. Abusing that he has a lot of HP, he's gonna refill while Ari is already knocking on the alien's door. I was gonna say Heaven's door, but it's Alien actually. What are we gonna get for Alien?
Alright, so one more alien to deal with. Oh, we got a vanilla alien!
Is
Surprise,
this?
surprise!
Oh man. Vanilla Wily, Vanilla Alien, Vanilla Dragon, Vanilla Pico. Everything. Nice. You kind of love to see that if you're missing. And a bubble! Snake
Vanilla
doing all-
weakness!
Nice. Nice.
And that is GG. We are gonna have a game 3, everybody. That is GG for Arispici with an official racetime.gg time of 34 minutes and 17 seconds. Casual Tom should be closing in very shortly though, but we got ourselves a game tonight.
Yeah, man. Are you pulling up a few pitches? And, you know, Vanilla Alien, I got a meme about that. But yeah, we're gonna keep that meme for later. But yeah, GG Suari. he chose Buster Only with the idea that he's gonna be better than Tom, and he was better. He was better, and now that they both beat each other on their choices, we're gonna have a third race, which is any percent. Was it? No.
It's pretty much
any percent with zips, but with stage names hidden. So
I believe it was revealed. I believe it was revealed.
Oh, we're gonna check the rules because I'm dumb. Third pick, Sprite. Okay, Sprite randomization. No. Pick one, pick two. Oh god, I can't find this right now. Third race flag set. Easy, revealed, stage names, Sprite randomized. Everything is allowed, guys. Absolutely everything is allowed. But Walking Mega Man. No Burst Chaser, no Buster Only. Just a race.
Alright, so stay tuned for match 3 as I get my boys set up for this pivotal and all-important race. So stay tuned, everyone.
Bubble on the area. Damn it. Dude, always Bubble. Why is it always the hardest weakness? Always, guys, if you watched or if you played a lot of Mega Mans, you should know. The weakness for the last boss being a machine, a capsule, or whatever monstrosity they put in the game, it's always gonna be the most undesirable weakness you think of. You play the whole game, you know, all your weapon sets, you know, all the weapons you have, the weapons that you least use and you don't want to use the whole game, it's gonna be the weakness for the last boss. It's period, always gonna be the weakness for the last boss. Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited for the race 3 because both of these guys can pull up some punches, and yeah, I'm expecting to see something very different now. That Tom actually made a few very gross mistakes, and that crash thing that he decided to skip the zip and do the Crash Man normally, that thing bite him really hard. That made the whole difference. I was able to push out and make his own, you know, make his own time, and he didn't lose that time until the end. He was just kind of ahead the whole time. I'm kind of excited for this third race, not gonna lie. I really want to see what they can bring when they have everything on the table, everything, absolutely everything. You can see everything, zip through everything, kill everything however you want. Let's see what they can bring. And by the way, this is probably the second time or the first or second time I see 1-1 and we go to race 2. Usually it's 2-0, but now that we go higher and higher, like semifinals and stuff, you're gonna see much more equal power races. So nobody's gonna be overpowering the other that much. We're gonna be on the same, almost the same skill level. So we're gonna see. I'm looking forward to more close-up matches. See how things are going on. Everything seems to be in order.
Yeah, we should be ready to go in a few moments. One of our brothers just took a quick moment to get some water, but in the meanwhile, for this race, please follow our runners. They're pretty much going to the limit, not only for this race, but for your entertainment. Shoutouts to both Casual Tom and Arispici for doing a fantastic race so far. Of course, if you feel like want to do some other followers, if you want to, I ain't gonna stop you. We ain't doing anything, but sure, follow either Prodigy or myself. We're probably not gonna be doing much, but hey, if you want to still support us, go ahead and give us a follow. And of course, for all information related to the Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament, just follow all the links that I have posted on the screen. Also, for those that aren't aware, we are doing some monetary gains. One for charity. There, we do have a Tiltify for Save the Children. We are doing some fundraisings for that charity. If you feel free to donate for Save the Children, feel free to do so. Also, we are having a prize pool. The Maturino link was also in that command link. If you feel like putting some money into the pot for the top 3 runners, feel free to do that as well. And with that, it's about time for us to get going.
That's right. Push it to the limit. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think they're both 30, and making a mistake usually doesn't bite you. You get to not make that mistake a second time. So yeah, they're gonna be both in the clean now. All excuses off the table, like my controller, my table, my chair, my monitor. It was windy, stuff like that. All that off the table. All guns are on, 1-on-1. Who's gonna beat the game faster?
Well, what's not going to be fast is the fact that I'm not quick on resetting the